Hello everyone, welcome to CHOSA HOLIC podcast. Yay! So this is our first and last podcast. So
a little bit sad actually.
okay, so we are going to talk about a brilliant topic. Do you know, guys, what is that?
What is that?
Okay.
Tell us.
Okay, so our main idea is we are human. Yeah, it sounds so interesting, right?
Yeah,
Well, we've been humans for the rest of our lives. So
Human.
we talk about ourselves.
So this podcast has 4 speakers, including me. So are you guys curious about other speakers?
Wow, they can see our face.
Wow!
So,
We're
Okay.
going to famous.
So okay, please welcome Sparan, Sakshi, and Gita.
Yay! Hi.
Okay, so I'll give the speakers time to introduce themselves. For the 3 speakers, time is yours.
okay, all right. So, you can guess which one is this. Okay. So my name is not very common in Indonesia, but I bet my name is not very common in Greece as well. Anyway, despite the unconnected relevance of my name, I am Spartan from Karanganyar. I was raised in a diverse and constantly changing educational environment. My parents were mixed culture of Jogja and Solo. And my father came from predominantly Catholic family, even though he is a Muslim. And I'm raised as Muslim, like my mother. My first entrance to education was a formal education, and that's elementary school. And then I changed to semi-formal, then formal again as homeschooling, and then formal again as a junior high school. As someone who has experienced many different backgrounds, many different places, I've moved from Jogja, Boyolali, Solo, Karanganyar. Interestingly, I enjoy and learn about it so much rather than get confused.
Well, unlike Spartan, my name is very common in Indonesia. It's just a simple name, Gita, and I come from an area with a low level of awareness about the importance of education. It's Gunung Kidul Regency, and to be more precise, in Karanganong village. Sometimes, if I say that I'm from Gunung Kidul, people start to ask, still lack of water or not? Because several years ago, Gunung Kidul is very lack of water. Or other question is, which part gets flooded now? Because now water is very abundant there. Wow. Okay, hi guys. Okay, do you ever watch the news about a case where there is a witness?
Witness?
What is it?
So almost everyone thinks my name is Witness, but keep in mind that this is not the case. The truth is with H, S-A-K-S-H-I. So my name is Saksi. I'm so grateful that I have a very unique name, and I believe that my parents gave it a special meaning.
Okay, so it's my turn. So hello everyone.
Hi.
So my name is really popular in Indonesia, especially in Java. Yes, Spartan. This name has a very beautiful meaning. Yeah, my name is Tias, T-Y-A-S, and I'm from a small city that connects 2 big cities. What is that?
Shining.
Yeah, shining, Klaten bersinar.
That's a good point.
When I say that I'm from Klaten, some people will ask me, does your city have a mall? Yeah, I know, guys. But okay, it's a little annoying, but that's fine. I still love my city.
But do you have mall in?
My city don't have a mall, but yeah, that's fine.
Lewis does count as a mall. Okay.
I think. Okay, well, so let's jump to our main topic.
Okay.
Well, after we learn about different topics in ALS class, what do you think, guys, about the topics? Could you guys tell me briefly what you get?
Well, my first word is confusing, but let's just get to the point. Okay, a short recap. I think we should start with the first topic of discussion that we had is actually what makes us human. Now, simple questions, difficult answers. Why? Because there are so many answers and nothing seems to be wrong or 100% correct. One group said that emotion made us human. Others said we can succumb to wrath, sloth, lust, envy, pride, greed, and gluttony. But if we can program emotions to an AI, does that still make us human? Or simply look at animal, okay? Look at a cat, okay? They were very, very sad. It was also funny at the same times. They also have emotions. Now, we might think, try to look at what we have created, okay? Buildings, nuclear plants, cities, skyscraper, dams, and so much more, okay? We think that it would last, okay? But once we left, we're all dead. Nothing will stand still. The nature will take over again. This proves that our creation doesn't change one bit. Does not change anything without us. These questions almost left us speechless because we think that we're not special. In fact, we questioned our existence. I almost get into psychiatric hospital. No, just kidding. However, there are things that we can take from this part. Like the answer, do you think you are human? When we answer that, we realize who we are. Do you believe that who you are, what you do, and why you do it makes you human? That's a very relieving question. The only way to make this life worth living is to believe in it.
Yeah, what Spartan said is true. So the next material is still has a correlation with humans, which is the art of life. What comes to your mind when you hear the word art?
Painting.
Yeah.
Singing.
Yeah, I guess you would think about drawings and sort of pictures, but art could be many things. Our life is also an art. The art of life is a skill or manner that we have for leading a good life. Living a life where we can enjoy it is our art of life. We have a freedom to create our life, the life that reflects our inner world, thoughts, feelings, and intention. We are given a documentary video where someone, namely Michael Barons, he is a genius mathematician, but emotionally he couldn't handle society. So he decided to create a life that most people do not think is possible. He lives in the middle of thick jungle. He claimed that it took 20 minutes to go to the road in the plot of land. And even his house has no electricity and no inside running water, but he loves that. That is his escape. He can be whatever he is. He took a chance to do something that is pure art of life, when everything there is visually impractical. So the art of life is about how we set or create a life that is unique, one that we absolutely love.
Okay, that's a good point, Sakshi. And next topic is recreating our story. I think it's just a simple topic. And yes, it's simple, but the meaning is not that simple. In this material, we got some videos to support the understanding of the material. Because the video provided was about technology, the first thing that comes to my mind every time I hear recreating our story is how we use and control the technology itself to support our life and ultimately improve our quality of life as a human, as a future human. Technology is our new friend in the future, and as its creator, we should be able to make a new story using technology to make our life easier. Do you guys remember about Ex Machina?
Oh yeah, that very creepy movie. Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
where Ava finally killed her creator. I also think that's such a creepy thing to imagine if we faced a technology failure. The way she stabbed her creator is still vivid in my memory. And finally, I came to a conclusion, which is the most important thing in this material. We have to control it, not to be controlled by it.
Yes. Okay, so for the last topic is a message for our Earth. What do you think, guys, about this topic?
It's very concerning, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. Well, to me, this topic has a deeper meaning for us. How could that be? So, the first video showed the issues of environmental degradation, injustice, poverty, urban sustainable, and offered continuous decision as a solution. What's interesting about this video is about Laudato Si. Even though Laudato Si is a document issued by the highest leader of the Catholic Church, its content invites the whole world to work together to make changes in order to protect and ensure the preservation of our common earth. And the second video talks about the climate crisis. Climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperature and weather patterns, mainly caused by human activity. Wow, it's so interesting topic. In the beginning, Spartan mentioned about what makes us human and what kinds of things makes us human. Well, and the next Sakshi said about the art of life, and Kita said about recreate our story. So I'm curious how your topic can relate to our lives.
So, you mean how exactly all of this going to?
Yeah.
So if we want to point that out, I think I'm going with we are future humans. We are becoming future humans. So no, we are no longer past human, we are future human. We are future leaders. And for those who pursue the career education like us, probably, we are future educators. So that's it, future human.
And yeah, what do we have to do then? So as a human beings, we have quite a big attachment to our environment. We as a human are created as the most perfect creators in the world.
Wow.
We are equipped with brains and also feelings. Technology was created for various reasons, one of which is to help humans work. But what will happen if humans cannot use it properly? Yeah, if we can make good use of it, it will have a bad impact on our environment. As previously explained, we as human beings were created by God with brains and feelings. We must be able to think wisely and use technology properly so that our environment is maintained.
Let me put something to that. Even though some people don't believe we are created by God. No. But anyway, they are still human, and I think they believe the same thing as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think the first thing that we need to do is how do we say memanfaatkan in English?
Memanfaatkan.
Harness?
Harness.
Okay. So the first thing is harness technology advancement. Well, our world that we live in now is incredibly advanced. How do I say that? That's because we have sufficient technology that makes human affairs easy to do. Many things are already set automatically. Many things are available in the digital system, and many things are already portable. We are facilitated by the advancement of technology. Economics, politics, social, education, and even culture are also developed by technology. For example, in education, because we are prepared in the realm of education. From now on, we have a blended learning system, which can be offline or
direct learning in the class and online or digital learning through technology. The learning sources is also wider and not limited only to physical books, but can from online sites which we can access anywhere, anytime. We have to take this advantage and become an intelligent future human.
Well, I absolutely agree with Sakshi's first statement, which is my pleasure, which is said that our world is incredibly advanced. I believe that most of you are not familiar with long walks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I do actually.
Okay, I claim that 99% of you prefer to use a motorcycle or maybe car to go to places that are far away or even just a little far away. Or are you a part of the rest of the 1% who still choose to walk or use public transportation or perhaps riding a horse or similar animal-based transportation?
Tilman.
Okay, but never mind. Because the main point that I want to say is that motorcycle, cars, or else is hurting the nature. Why? Because of the carbon monoxide produced by them. If you watch the last video provided, which is about a disaster caused by global warming, the motorcycle is one of the causes of the disaster. We can see how much they suffered because of the disaster. And as a reflection, what have we done now to take care of nature? I want to ask Sakshi, sorry, first thing first, I'm sorry, how old are you?
19.
19?
I'm 19 up to 20.
Okay, so almost 20, right?
Yeah, almost 20.
Spartan, how old are you?
Almost 21.
Okay, and Tias, how old are you?
I'm still 19.
Okay, so we have lived for about 20 years, okay? Almost 20 years, or maybe Spartan is more than 20 years in nature. And what have we given to nature? What have you guys given to nature?
Well, for the first 3 years, I guess diapers.
Okay, that's answer though actually. But if there's not yet, let's start now to avoid the worst that could possibly happen, the disaster. I believe that nature will bless our technology if we do not forget to take care of it. As simple as start planting trees and dispose of trash in its place.
Oh, so that's why the Pope got involved. Oh yeah, because that's a lot of people. Well, I think my point would be communicate and unite. I say that this is a matter of consequence because, like it or not, we are more connected than we think. Well, perhaps in a different way, but being connected does not mean that we communicate, that we talk to each other. For example, if I get onto a train, unknowingly kita, Tias and Sakshi were also there. You guys are all there, okay? Just imagine that. So, are we connected? Say that we are in the same carriage. We breathe the same air, okay? Listen to the same voiceover. Roll on the exact same rail and witness the exact same view. But are we connected? Are we?
Yes.
Really? Really? We didn't notice each other. We didn't notice, we didn't talk. So no. Unless we notice and talk. So many great things could occur. Yeah, we can talk about this podcast earlier. We can prepare more better things. If you are having some problems, maybe we have advice. But no. We are more focused on things which direct our focus to ourselves. That's how we ended up with interconnected network that disconnect us. That's how we pawn this earth for our personal convenience. It is true that action speaks louder than words. But again, without communication, hurdles of misunderstanding could occur. And that's not a good thing right now.
Very beautiful opinion.
Wow.
So,
thank you.
guys, what do you think we need to do to achieve that?
I think first thing first, we need to think creatively, critically, and innovatively. And maybe these three things are related to each other. Like if we try to think critically, we will also think creatively and innovatively. And then how do we get used to thinking like that? First thing we have to do is push ourselves to think far ahead. For example, about our studies. Think about situations that might occur and their consequences, considering all the possibilities that could happen and things related to them. The threats, the opportunities, and so on. For example, if I choose ELESP, I will learn about teaching English. So I need to prepare at least the basic skill of English language. If I cannot do this, I should do something so I will be able to do it. If something A happen, I can solve it by something B. So we need another plan. I believe that it is not easy to do it at first, but trust me, it will be easier and easier as time goes by.
That's true. So the next point, I think confidence. So building confidence is not easy for some people. Confidence is not something that can be learned like a set of rules, but confidence is a state of our mind. Confidence comes from feelings of well-being, acceptance of your body and mind, our self-esteem, and belief in your own ability, skills, and experience. As a future human, we need confidence to realize our vision that we plan. Confidence uttering our thoughts, our discovery. Such as in this course, we train to be confident by doing a hot seat like.
Yeah.
That's right. It is like we become a speaker who talks about something or tells a story.
Okay, all right. So as long as we're talking about the skills that we need as a future human, I think I'm gonna put think fast. Let me put this to the record that thinking fast does not mean thinking recklessly, okay? You could think of something for hours, days, but still came out cocky, okay? Thinking fast in this case is the capability to connect and organize ideas. Okay? Connect and organize ideas connectedly in a matter of, short time. So why this kind of particular skill is important? Any guess? Any fast? What's the opposition word of fast? Slow. Okay, why do you go fast? Because you ran out of time, right? Yes, because the time is ticking, people. The poles are melting. It's getting hotter in here, and not everyone could afford air conditioner.
Yeah, that's right actually.
Yeah, and for the last skills, I think that we need to have good value, competence, and also act. Yeah, to achieve good value and competence as well as good behavior in the ALS class.
ALS.
Oh yeah, ALS class. We have 5 aspects that are listening, respect, reflection, awareness, and having a growth mindset. Why are the five aspects necessary? Oh yeah, because during the hot seat we have to listen and pay attention to our friends who are standing in front of us. We appreciate those who are talking, which is a form of respect. Other than when we are in a hot seat, we are required to be ready. Indirectly, we are required to be able to think quickly. Yes, one of the purpose of this hot seat is to prepare us so that we are always ready for the possibility that today is maybe our turn Being ready and not avoiding is one example of having a growth mindset. And the last is reflection, which is very important and needed. Reflection aims to let us reflect on what we have done and what we need to improve in the future so that we can become better individuals. Yeah, so what things should we really do in ALS class to achieve some things above?
Okay. Well, I guess I would start with listening. Well, the word literally exists in the title of the course, so it's what we basically do almost every meeting. Not just some listening passages for the test, but we also listen to various materials such as podcasts, YouTube videos, preferably TED Talks, and other groups' presentations as well. As future humans, listening is still essential and crucial ability to have, because even though, again, we also need to develop our action, we also need to sharpen our listening skill.
Okay, so first thing is listening. But do you guys remember the activity that we all always worried about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
What's it, right?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. The hot seat. Although it's not about the chair.
Yes, we have to stand up.
This hot seat made me nervous every time I went to class because I was afraid that my name would be chosen on the wheel or I got a topic that was difficult for me. I mean, why is it so hard for me to talk when it's only about 5 to 15 minutes? Whereas, if it's easy to gossip for an hour. Do you guys experience this as well? But thank God, after I passed the hot seat, I realized that this is also a way to achieve the points that we were conveyed earlier. How to make a simple topic become a long speech. Or we know that it is impromptu speech.
Oh.
Yeah, and the third I think is peer assessment and reflection. So how do we achieve skills? One of which is through peer assessment and reflection. The benefits of peer assessment and reflection are feedback, cognition, and metacognition process. Increased motivation, collaborative learning process, self-regulate learning, and the last is improve our performance.
Okay, and the last way or other way that we can do to achieve that skills that we are explained before in group project.
Yeah.
Yeah, through group project we are expected to cooperate, help one another, share thoughts, and combine it through critical, creative, and innovative thinking. Make something that is incredibly unique. Then, from the group project, we learn to respect others, enhance communication, and be responsible as a part of the project.
Yeah, yay! Finally, yay! So now we come to the end of the conversation. Of the several topics that we have discussed, all of them are related to us as human in the future, right?
Yeah.
There are several things that we must fulfill to become human. What are they? That is an accordance with what has been discussed in the middle of the podcast.
Yay! Wow! I'm gonna miss ALS.
Me too, so bad.
Friends. Yeah, that's how. And this is just a personal thought. Okay, it's just a personal thought. At first, I think this class was just all about having fun.
Yeah,
but
so fun.
no, but not for everyone is having fun, especially hot seat.
Yeah,
When-
shit.
Yeah, hot seat.
Sorry.
Hot-
I think I will miss ALS, but not the hot seat.
Yeah.
Memorable.
The lecturer? No.
Let me think first.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
Maybe yes, maybe no. But I guess that's worth the time of sacrifice, this and that. Do you have any other personal thought, or we just close it this way?
Let's just close it. I want to go home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ukut. Yeah. Before we close it properly, let's say thank you to Pak CHOSA, everyone.
Thank you, Pak
Thank you, Pak
CHOSA.
CHOSA, and Sarah.